Today on Third Rate Content, we're stepping into the romantic and possibly haunted ruins of Haughmond Abbey. 3 miles northeast of Shrewsbury, these 12th century stones, shrouded in mist and history, whispers of ghosts, possible alignments and tunnels adjoining with Shrewsbury and ancient magic. Let's uncover their secrets together. So welcome back to Third Rate Content, and today we're at Haughmond Hill, and in fact we're at Haughmond Abbey, this 12th century Augustinian, originally priory. 20 years later it was made into an abbey. There's lots of history, mystery, folklore, legend and magic tied to this place, what with rumours of secret tunnels, ghosts and the figures of spectral monks perhaps wandering this place. Were the paths, were the ancient tunnels just memories of ancient paths, hidden lanes, etc., as Alfred Watkins thought in the old straight track? And is this place haunted? We're going to find out today, so buckle up and I'll see you out here. So let's explore. Will the land show us its ghosts and geometry here today, or will it just be a lovely pile of ruins? Buckle up and I'll see you out here. Back in 1135, William Fitzalan founded Haughmond as an Augustinian priory. By 1155, it was a full abbey and it was a spiritual hub for Shropshire. But just, you can see, in the century that the abbey was shut down after the Reformation, this beautiful timber ceiling was fitted not long before it happened. The octagonal font here. Yeah, beautiful. This chapter house would have been where the monks had their daily meetings. Also here in Haughmond's chapter house, we're standing amongst these carved stones. There's a few of them here, and some have intricate vines and crosses from the 12th to 14th centuries. They might be tombstones or memorials for monks or abbots, or the Fitzalans, buried beneath from 1135 to 1539. After the Dissolution, they were scattered, but their spirits could linger. Phantom monks, a grey lady or a crying child I've heard about. Do these vines whisper of the old ways tied to myths or memories of the Fae? Who knows? The intricate carvings here date from the 12th to the 14th century. The Romanesque arches here, I think you'd agree, are special. In 1539, Henry VIII dissolved the monasteries. Haughmond was stripped of its religious status, the monks all put out of work or killed, and generations of religious work on this site ended, and it was the ruin of the monasteries in this country of England. The church here at Haughmond had a 12-foot height difference due to the hill slope just heading off in the background there. Yeah, it's pretty wild to think about that difference, really. Very close to us, just a few miles away, the Battle of Shrewsbury raged in 1403. We did cover it somewhat on our Battlefield Church video recently. But to think that the wounded from that battle were brought here to be tended and looked after, and I'm sure some of them died here. Yes, the history is very heavy here at Haughmond Abbey, but there is more mystery. There are rumours of secret tunnels leading from Haughmond Abbey to Shrewsbury and vice versa. If you've lived around Shrewsbury for any length of time, you will undoubtedly have heard of them. There's various pubs, Nag's Head, which we featured on Shrewsbury, and others that claim this, that there somewhere underneath the premises are tunnels that lead to Haughmond Hill and Haughmond Abbey. However unlikely that sounds. But there is a thought, because these sort of stories are prevalent in most towns, old ancient towns in England. And Alfred Watkins, the author of The Old Straight Track, did believe that these tales are so widespread that they could well be misremembered memories, folk memories of ley lines or tracks or sunken lanes that directly connected places in ancient faraway times when roads weren't as widespread and forests were everywhere. So finding somewhere as quickly as you could would be extremely useful in those times. And that is the theory behind the tunnels that could actually be under Haughmond Hill, or they could just be places where monks hid valuables and other personal belongings during the Reformation of the monasteries in the 1500s. We don't know, it's just all speculation and mystery. But, you know, that's why we run this channel and cover these subjects, because I love to get into those unknown little historical tidbits. Said that Haughmond Abbey has got a haunting side. Let's hear some of the ghost tales that are known from this religious house. Now, Haughmond has got a haunting side. Locals swear phantom monks drift through these arches. Silent figures from 1539 still guarding the abbey's past. I can almost feel them here in the chapter house or the cloister on this hidden stairway. Hidden shadow robes fading into the stone. The monks are said to patrol, the ghost monks are said to patrol or haunt these areas at dusk or evening. There's even stories of a grey lady. Let's hear about her. The Grey Lady is a mournful figure, often seen near the abbot's quarters. She's possibly tied to the FitzAlans, or is a lost nun who may have come to the abbey at some point. We don't know, but there is a presence here a female ghostly presence. The ghost nun vanishes when you approach her, but there's also stories and tales of a child's scream being heard here at certain times. I can't hear it today, but I definitely could hear it here, if you know what I mean, or could imagine that piercing cry here. Maybe the child's scream is an echo back to the Abbey's darker days, or it could be a victim of plague or war or something terrible that happened around here. And what makes these stories seem so real or has a grasp in reality is that in the 12th to 16th centuries, people saw the world in quite a different way. Magic, spirits and ghosts weren't just tales, they were part of life, coexisting with Christianity. Monks at Haughmond might have seen phantom monks as a divine test, while villagers feared or respected them as fae or ancestors tied to the land's old ways. That's why I feel this pull. Haughmond's ghosts, ley lines and tunnels aren't just rumours. They're echoes of a time when the land itself was alive with magic. So thank you for joining us today on Third Rate Content. It's been another fantastic, interesting, eerie, mysterious, magical visit, and it's been one I've been wanting to come back to for quite a while. And here on this late February day, a bit windy but very sunny and giving us hope for the spring. Let's hope it does turn up. But thank you for watching today. If you did enjoy today's presentation, why don't you think about leaving a like, subscribing if you haven't already, but thank you if you have, leaving a comment. I do love a good comment. I do love to talk, and I read them all and reply back where appropriate and applicable. And why don't you follow Third Rate Content on Instagram if you're on Instagram? We're on there every day. There's content you probably won't have seen on the Third Rate Content YouTube channel, and outtakes, my sort of just stuff I'm interested in, all kinds of stuff. So if you're amenable, follow us on Third Rate Content, and I will follow back if you're a public account. But anyway, if I don't see you soon, I'll see you 3 times as soon. Third Rate Content signing out. Bye bye.